Alright, SuperCoach 2021. Team picker opened to the public about a week ago. Been meaning to do an update video. I actually recorded one a couple days ago, but I forgot to upload it, and since then my team's changed. So I'm just recording a new one. So if you didn't see my first video, it was like a month and a bit ago when it opened to SuperCoach Plus subscribers. Check that out if you want. But here's the updated one. Let's get into it. So backline, we got Jakey Lloyd and Rory Laird. They've stayed there and they're not going anywhere. Like these two are not going anywhere barring injuries. There's no chance I move these guys out of my team, and they should be in all of your teams really. So Jake Lloyd, the Seagull, easily your best super coach defender you can pick. He'll punish you if you don't pick him. He's just so consistent every single week with the 120s. Like, he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. I think he had one poor game last season. It was the first game of the year. We'll just take a look at that. And then other than that, I don't think he went below like 101 was his lowest. Other than that, but even then, like look at his second half of the season: 157, 126, 133, 137, 127, 141, 143, 114, 119, 110. So it didn't go under 110 since round 7. Yeah, super consistent. Super good. Average 122 for the year. Very nice. And Rory Laird, training with the midfield group this preseason. Obviously moved into the midfield partway through last year and just killed it there. He was looking so good there, super comfortable, just slotted right in. I'm thinking he'll average about a 110-ish this season. Could push for 120 even. Like there's definitely enough room for him in there, especially with Brad Crouch gone. There's enough ball to be gotten. He knows how to find the pill. He's a good user, and even if he does go down back for little stints, we know he can score well there. So should be a really safe pick. And at that price, 560k, he should be in everyone's team. Then move on. D3 was Luke McDonald, but I had a little bit more extra money after getting rid of a certain player from my team. We'll get to that later, but we moved it up to Lockie Whitfield. So, look, I think these three will be the highest scoring defenders for the season. I wrote out my top 6 before. I see if I can remember. I think I had Jake Lloyd, and then Laird, Whitfield, McDonald, Ridley, and Stewart. Yeah, those are my top 6 in order. So I just moved up one because I had the money. So Lockie Whitfield, yeah, we know how good he is. He's done it for years. There's a bit of a injury risk with him, but for the most part, he's okay. Didn't miss a game last year. Obviously missed a few there, but average 111 2019, 105. He's young. He's a gun. Could really like punish you if you don't pick him. He could easily average 110, even push for 120. He's got a really big ceiling. Lots of upside with him, so going with him. So 3 best defenders in my opinion, all on my team. So I'm pretty happy with that. Not going to worry about the rookies. Sort out them later. Get to the midfield. Oh, we've got the 3 best defenders. We've also got the 3 best midfielders, in my opinion. So, a fantastic 3. Lockie Neal, Jack Steele, Clayton Oliver. Yeah, Lockie Neal, not much needs to be said about him. He's just an absolute gun. Captain scores galore. You put the V on him. The V and C alternate between Gordon and Neal every single week. You get yourself a guaranteed like 120 at least captain score every week with that. And that's really that's the main value of picking him. That's why you pay 720k. It's just for those high scores and the captain scores, baby. That's what you want. Jack Steele, my Brownlow medal pick for this season. He just gone up to the super uber elite last year, and I can see him building on that. I think he's like 24 or something. He's young, he's fit, he's in his prime, he's an absolute beast of a man, and he's getting a good preseason under his belt. Heard some nice things about him, so picking him again, like I said, my Brownlow pick for the year. And then Clayton Oliver, the pig, the bull. He's he's just done it for years. He's only like 20, what, 23 or something, and he's just put up like insane averages every year for the last like 3 years. 122, 109, 114, 111, and then his first season was a 70. So it's just safe as houses pick, I reckon. He's pretty durable, and he puts up massive scores, and he's still young, so he can still go to the higher level. Like he can still go even further. He could push for that top spot, Clayton Oliver, the top Supercoach spot. I could see him overtaking Lockie Neal or Max Gorn in average this year. He could definitely do it. If anyone can do it, it's him. So locked him in the team. Fantastic three right there. Fantastic three defenders. And then we got the simp. Well, I'm the simp. I'm the simp for Simpkin. I brought him in after round one last year. I was really early on him, and yeah, I was super happy with him. I loved him for the first like 7 or 8 rounds, and then he rolls his ankle and just kind of went downhill. Had like a very inconsistent scoring. His ceiling seemed to like lower a bit down to like the low hundreds and shit. But then he ended the season with like a 144 or something. But yeah, that was still a bit of a breakout year for him. And you just look at North Melbourne, like they don't have that many good players really. I just think he'll be the main guy in that midfield, definitely. He'll be the main guy in the team, Joe Simpkin. I think he'll step up, be the star of North Melbourne, and I could definitely see him pushing for a 110 average this season. So I got him in. Matty Rouse, Matt Rao. Do I even need to say anything? Give any analysis? Like he's played 4 games, but he's Matt Rao. It doesn't matter. He's Matt fucking Rao. Have some faith in the man, or he'll punish you. And Jackson Haley, uh, probably the best mid-price you can pick in the midfield. Between him and Tom Green, but I don't know about Tom Green's job security or anything. But Jackson Haley is like super solid. He'll get a game every week. He should. There's no reason why he shouldn't go into the Crows, worst team in the comp. He'll fill that tall midfielder contested role that they kind of need there. Um, yeah, he'll average about 90, 85 maybe. I don't know. He'll make you money. You'll upgrade him, and I think he's a solid pick. So, yep, got him. Rookies, who cares? Gordon Grundy, set and forget. Just don't touch Bruce or whatever. Just don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Just go Gordon Grundy. Take it from someone who started Naismith last season. It's not worth it. Just start them both. Pay up. Um, Now onto the fucking forward line, man. At no point in time have I ever been happy with this forward line, and I don't think I ever will be. So up until about 2 days ago, I had Ben Brown in here. I had Josh Dunkley, Rowan Marshall, Ben Brown, Joe Danaher, but Brown's been ruled out for round one, so we're obviously not picking him. So we just got rid of him. Considered going Brown to Zeeble as kind of a straight swap, but I'm just not that keen on Zeeble. I'm really not. So I just decided to go to a rookie. I mean, Will Kelly, Cockatoo, Rowe, McRae, Jones. I think these guys are all playing. I don't know about McRae. I'm pretty sure the other four will play, possibly. I mean, who knows with the rookies, right? But early signs from what I've heard, it seems likely-ish. Maybe. I don't. It's so hard to say right now. But anyway, I'm ranting, venting, dishing. Shut the fuck up. Patrick Dangerfield, went with him over Josh Dunkley. Had the extra money, and I think he's worth it. I just don't know about Josh Dunkley's role at the Dogs. I know he's a gun, he's elite, he can score super well, but I just don't think he's going to get much midfield time. I really don't think he's going to get much midfield time. He's going to be forward, like, if I had to guess, 80% of the time. That's what I'm feeling right now. With Treloar coming in, it's like, you're definitely going to play Dunkley forward over Treloar. And yeah, I just think he's playing forward a lot. And I don't know if he can. Well, we know he can score right there. He did it last season. at the end of the year there, but it's just too big a risk for me. I feel like he'll just have games where the ball's just not going to find him, and he won't be able to find it. So I just locked in Paddy. Paddy's solid. Paddy's a gun, and people like for some reason people still doubt him. They doubted him last year. They'll doubt him again this year. They'll say he's too old. They say blah 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 blah. But he'll still average 110. He'll still average 110. He's Paddy Dangerfield. And the F2, Rowan Marshall. Um, yeah, he's been building for a while. He's been pretty good for last season. Even the season before that, he was alright. He's good cover for the Rocks as well. Unfortunately, these three all share the same buy, which is kind of shitty. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, everyone's got him, don't they? He's just a good pick. And then Joey Danaher, just got him in. He's cheap. Apparently having a great preseason, dominating in the practice matches, and just the job security, 230k. I mean, better than a rookie. And then you got the rookies. So yeah, that's the team. That's where I'm at right now. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.